So I need y'all to show y'all energy. Build y'all love for Dee Librarianne. Yeah. Keep showing the love as she comes to the stage, y'all.
How y'all doing this evening? Hey. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and switch up the energy on y'all just a little bit. So I'm gonna warm y'all up with some new shit. Y'all wanna hear some new shit? New shit. All right, this one doesn't have a title yet, okay? Poetry is my oldest friend. With 29 years in on solid ground, we be rocking. We're affixed with verbal weapons, triggered by articulations and shot by love lessons. It's a blessing to be this ambiguous, building of irony with exotic plot twists. My pen's sick, that's why I call him Lucius, cause he's slick like mucus, coating membranes that guard brains like Confucius. We're ruthless when we're in our feelings. Scatterbrain runs a train of thoughts bled between tracks of ink. On the brink of insanity, that amnesty seems a little far-fetched. Yet, we're vexed. Open mind, scope, and drama on the scene while writing to raise the voice of societal travesty, bleeding out our souls every time my pen screams. So we convene by steering wheels of faith, drifting around corners that circle blocks of hate, crashing into brick walls with points left unmade and lives unsaved, examining testimonies proving unequivocal to roads that seem less often traveled. It's apparent that Gulliver has never met the reading rainbow, yet my pen sows seeds of liberty, laced in loving correction and affection, given gently, with words of wisdom reeking, soulful hymns leaking, praise into atmospheric haze, worshiping the penmanship, scribed into expressions of herbs too spicy to clip. So we sip hot tea, though politely pressing on to the neck of society, every testament pushing the budget spent in a real life dramedy, where jealousy meets envy, bartered through exploitations, coined through insecurities. Oh, the obscurities. Yes. Approaching the pearly gates with a fistful of pride and a wrist that says it's a little too late. So we cast cares conspicuously while submerging ourselves in lustful pleasantries so as to allow our creative energies to process subjectively, my friend, until the end, the good guy I call poetry. Yeah. Ooh, y'all, I'm gonna shut that. That was crazy. Yeah, you got me good. That's crazy. I stepped, it's a little uneven right here, so I stepped backwards and had a little vertigo going on. You know, so yeah, buddy. So when you're under the influence, that's not the type of feeling. You ready about that? Yeah, you know, I got some happy feelings in the air. I'm not a singer, but y'all just gonna go along with it. Touching people everywhere. Yeah, they say, you know, what a shame, I've been turned out by Mary Jane. I love her name, and not a damn thing gonna change. Mary Jane is a friend to me. We often sit in the library and exchange wonderful notes of soliloquies, and sometimes our energies collide. Because the side effects of every book, it tends to creep up into our nooks. Our mental capacities take us into levels that make us feel that we're on the congressional of emotional celebrity. Constantly deprecating thoughts that we relive, constantly perpetuating toxic ideology that we've learned from society. And honestly, I don't really want that to be a part of me. You see, I'm trying to rid myself of all those toxic and viruses that invade my body because the body is infected and it's not giving church no more. Sometimes the church hurts, and I'm tired of hearing about hurting people, so why don't we heal ourselves so that we don't have to hurt no more, and we try to explore what love is so that we can rise above all of what we covet and allow ourselves to rise above it. You see, discipline should be man's best friend, and sometimes I wonder why people find so much joy in pretending to be someone else. You see, imaginary friends was once childhood games, and I don't understand why things haven't changed because I am an adult and I shouldn't seek validation in someone else's estranged character. I find myself spending more time alone because I'm prone to sitting alone with my thoughts and realigning myself with my creator, because my maker says that all of his words are worthy and useful for rebuke and correction. So I find myself in deliverance every time I render myself unto subjection and render all of the affection and praise and wisdom that I gain from above, and like doves I fly. Yeah. I don't want to hear them cry no more. So for my liberty, I explore those things that are forevermore. I give life unto myself when I die unto myself, and with self, correct self, and believe in self, because the self balances self. It is I and he that is within me, that balance of energy, that light and darkness, darkness and light. We cannot separate the two, so that's where the man receives his plight. So we fight constantly so that we can liberate ourselves and willfully follow thee. How much more time I got, DeVale?
He busy.
He's busy.
You got this.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Okay, I got some. I'm trying to see where I want to go, because sometimes I can get pretty intense with my poems.
Go ahead then. Do it then, baby. You got it. You got it. Come on with it.
Okay. Oh no, no, I have to do it that way. Oh my gosh.
Nah, go all the way around with it. Go on, go with it.
I'm free of OPP because a motherfucking opinion will not define me. Now run it back. I'm free of OPP because a motherfucking opinion will not define me. Now sing along. I'm free of OPP because a motherfucking opinion will not define me. Now run it back. I'm free of OPP because a motherfucking opinion will not define me. Yeah. The same energy that motivates one to fight for justice is the same energy that fuels my purpose to fight against social injustice. You see, racism isn't our only issue. I choose to fight against society and all of its damaging ideologies. I'm also not a fan of vanity, greed, gossip, or bullying. If I see any of these behaviors online or in person, I will say something to you about it, especially when you're doing it to me. I don't agree with ignoring shit, because people need to be checked about their foolishness. So don't tell me to be quiet, because I won't. I'm strong enough to stand alone. I've been doing it, but I'm not alone anymore. So don't use me or disrespect me, because I will cut you off quicker than a bitch in heat. I'm not advocating for division. I just don't have time for those who criticize others for living and believing different. Yeah. I speak out because I choose to. So I don't need anyone's advice about being quiet. I have a problem with society, and I will not oblige it. You can look at me crazy all you want to. I'll shut down any argument from a fool. Because my life is sitting pretty. I'm rock solid. My values are founded in principles that keep me in autopilot. Don't you worry about my frame of mind, because I promise I got it. I'm free from bandwagons and flocks of sheep. The wolves better run when they see me.
They better run then, huh?
Please believe. My passion burns skin deep. You may as well call it jealousy the way I zealously can take me. I will never allow myself to bow down to human fallacy. I will rebut at the expense of living lonely. I refuse to allow society to kill me. So I live freely. Free of OPP because another person's opinion will not define me. I'm exhausted with average thinking. So an outlier I'll be, but free and not bonded to the confinements of my belly. All right. Yes, so before I leave the stage, I'm gonna do one of my favorite parts that I've been doing a lot here lately. I've been known for this freestyle thing I got going on.
Get that freestyle going again, girl.
Yes,
You got it.
but that's okay because we're going to have some crowd participation over here, okay? So what I'm going to need, I need at least 3 words, but see, they've been challenging me, so now I'm up to 16 words in the freestyle. So y'all can push me with as many as you want, it doesn't matter, but I need at least 3. So y'all shoot some words to me and I'm gonna use them all in one.
Occupational.
Occupational?
Mother.
Mother.
And love.
Okay, mother. You said love or in love?
And love. No matter what
Okay.
we're gonna use.
All right. Come on, give me some more words.
Grapefruit.
Say it again.
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit. Okay.
Strawberry. Strawberry.
Grapefruit.
Divine.
Divine. Okay.
Flourish.
Flourish.
Grateful.
Grateful. Okay.
Proclamation.
Proclamation. Okay.
There you go. That's it. That's all I know.
Yeah, I like that's okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have mother, occupational, in love, grapefruit, strawberry, divine,
Yes.
flourish, grateful, and proclamation.
Now run that.
Now run that, girl. We can run it. Let's get it.
I can. I
Get
really
it.
want some music, and I'm not going to remember all these words. So.
What music? What music you want?
I need an instrumental. Can you play me something? Don't go too old on me, but you know what I'm saying? I need something real smooth. Now I can do my YouTube. Now I know I need to hurry up because we got a live show going on. I can write these words down. Somebody give me a pen and paper real quick.
I can hold it up.
Huh? No, see what had happened was I was just gonna play music from my phone, right? But I'm not gonna remember all these words, so I
Let's take a picture.
Yeah, take a picture. I can hold your phone too. No,
How about June 17th? June 27th, I got you one right here.
you got me one?
Yes, ma'am. June 27th, baby. Let's get it.
All right, go ahead, start up.
Start up, girl.
She often finds herself in these precarious situations.